with basic operations, just like we did with our first video with sums. In this one, we're going to do the rest of the operations. Now, as a review, in the previous one, we were doing sums. Okay, in this one, we're going to also do subtractions. We're also going to do multiplications. And finally, we're going to do divisions. Okay? Now, the way to do this, of course, is the same principle as we did with sums. Okay, so we have a series of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to leave it up to 8. We're going to reduce the sizes of these just a little bit. Okay, we're going to put them in the middle. There you go, they're in the middle. Okay, subtractions. So we're going to do, in this case, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. For multiplications, we're going to do 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. For divisions, we're going to do 2, 4, 3, 6. We're going to do 8, 16, 24, and 32. Okay, so what's going to happen with this? Well, it's pretty simple. We're talking about sums, just as a review. We put equal, we put the word sum, we open parentheses, we drag it, and we have all of the sum, right? So the sum is 36. Okay, if we select all of these, and we see it down here, we're going to see that it is in fact 36. Okay, we're going to make this bold, just to know that this one's an answer. The subtraction is a little bit more simple, in a way. So we click on the equal. Okay, we grab any of these. Let's say the biggest number. So we grab 9. Okay, 9, and then we're going to subtract the number. So we push the minus button. And then we're going to subtract, let's say, this one, which is 6. Okay, so 9 minus 6, or B3 minus E3. And we click on it, we hit enter, and it's going to tell us that it's a 3. Now, the interesting thing is, we have B3 and E3. Now, if in case, let's say that we change any of these values, let's say that now it's not a 6, but now rather it's going to be an 8. So 9 minus 8, so over here we should get a 1. Let's see if that's true. Yay! So we got 9 minus 8 equals 1. Now what happens if this number is bigger than this one? So let's change the value of E3. So 9 minus 8 is 1. But let's change this number, and let's change it to a bigger number than 9. So instead of 8, let's put in 11. So 9 minus 11, we should get a minus 2, I think. So if we hit enter, we get a minus 2, because we have the subtraction. Okay, now you can do that with all of the numbers. Okay, but let's say that you want to subtract more. So 9, I want to subtract 11 to, well, let's change this number back. Let's change this number back to a number 2. Okay, so now it's 7. Okay, but I also want to subtract something else. So I put another minus right here, and I subtract another number. Now I want to subtract a 3. So it's going to be 9 minus 2 minus 3. So 9 minus 2 is 7, minus 3 should be 4. Let's see if that's correct. We hit on it, and yes, in fact, it's a number 4. Now, let's do the multiplications. The multiplications is basically the same way in which we did the subtractions. So we hit the equal, okay, and we grab, let's go for 3, and then the multiplication is the asterisk right here. Okay, that's the multiplication. So we're going to multiply 3 by 7. 3, so it's C4 multiplied by E4, as we see right here. Okay, so it's 3 times 7, it should be a 21. And there we have it. We have a 21. Now we could also add something else to multiply. We add another one. And if we add another one, we multiply it by any of these crazy numbers. Any of them all. Any of them. But we're going to use the 11. In this case, so it's C4 multiplied by E4 multiplied by G4. What are we going to get? We get a 231. Simple as that. Okay, in the divisions, it's basically the same thing. Okay, so we hit the equal, we grab any number. Let's grab a big number. Let's grab a 16, okay, which is the G5. like it says here. And we hit the division, which is this little button right here, the diagonal, or the slash. We hit it. And then we're going to divide 16, and we're going to divide 16 by 2. So we divide G5 by B5. So G5 divided by B5. So 16 divided by 2 should be an 8, if I'm correct. So we hit on it. And yes, in fact, it's 8. So 16 divided by 2 equals 8. Now, if we do this, we could also do it like this. We could do also a strange number. So let's divide 16 by 3. Now what we can do is if we want to change the cell, we grab it, and we could also move it. So we're going to divide 16 by 3. So that's G5 divided by D5. So we hit enter, and we're going to get some irrational number, which is, well, it's not an irrational number. It's a fraction, rather. So we get a 5.333. And that's how you do basic arithmetic.